Welcome back, everybody. So our Terry Hart is so plugged into every scene. She has a exclusive Uncle Dennis story, but you're going to have to wait till the end of the show. Right now, we are talking about the icon Shania Twain.
She is an icon. I mean, she's been around for decades. She kind of keeps reinventing herself. And she's had some very public heartbreak. She's had a very public struggle with Lyme disease. And of course, our Tracy Moore didn't leave anything untalked about. Is that right?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
When she sat down with Shania to talk about her new Vegas residency. Of course, Celine just wrapped up her Vegas residency.
And she had one. Shania had one.
And she had one. I actually saw her there with my parents.
Okay.
But what would Vegas be without a Canadian icon? Nothing. Nothing.
Doesn't
She's
exist.
back, baby.
Yeah, she's back. And here's Shania with our own Tracy Moore.
Let's go, girls.
You've been doing this for a while. Fame can be tricky. What is your relationship like with fame?
I'm not in love with fame. Fame is not why I got into doing this. Yeah, it's awkward if you're a shy person, and I am. I'm not, comfortable being the center of attention. And I know that sounds really weird, but it's the truth.
What's interesting about fame these days is you have this world of social media. And so many celebrities have this love-hate relationship with social media.
I really love the social media because I think that the immediacy of it is invaluable. I think you need to just be able to speak your mind. I would never want to block anybody from expressing themselves. And if they're negative, and it's not my problem, it's not who I am.
So you do not block anyone on social media?
I just don't take these, nothing has actually changed. There have always been negative reviews. So I've already gone through learning how to manage my own emotions through that. And so it's no different now. I don't let it eat me up.
That don't impress me much.
I want to talk about something you call an evil silent thing, and that is Lyme disease. Why was it important for you to have your fans know what you were going through?
I felt like it was fair to explain why it was such a challenge. Recording new music, my voice has changed. It's very debilitating. And for me, I don't want to say unfortunate because I've learned a lot about it, but not very lucky for a singer to be affected in the voice. If I'd had the choice, I would have picked a different part of my body.
I think it's important you said something. Okay, let's talk about Let's Go.
Yeah, let's go.
Why the title Let's Go?
It's just really appropriate, especially for the party vibe and the let down your hair spirit of the show. You can dream big here, things that you could not take on the road with you. And I'm just diving into this new experience. I'm loving it.
We hear so much about Lyme disease now. We were just talking about Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, it's really, really a debilitating. I don't know a ton about it.
Same.
But Avril Lavigne has spoken out about it. Obviously, Shania.
Ticks carry it, deer ticks specifically, and there's actually there are deer ticks in this area, so you do have to watch for it.
And is there anything you can do, Roger? Do you know anything about?
The ticks. If you have the ticks, if you spot them quickly, you got to remove them. Make sure you take all of the tick out. Excuse me, but after that, you've got to see a doctor because if it really does spread, the Lyme disease does spread, you get into some serious medicine in that for it.
And the sooner you get treatment, the better.
A long recovery time for the damage it can do.
But the fact
it's a
that
very
she's
serious
able to
thing.
return to the stage.
Yeah, and it's, she always puts on an amazing show. As I said, I saw her in Vegas with her first tour, and it starts in December. So if you want to see Shania in Vegas.
Awesome.
There you go.
Well, tickets go on sale on Friday, I believe.
Hey,
Awesome.
and if you want to know what's happening with Uncle Dennis as of late, this one over here, Terry has a story you will have to wait to hear
track.
to believe. When we say inside, we mean inside. It's coming up.